actually technically haven't completed this game. Well, there's no technically about it. I haven't completed it. I played quite a lot of it on Xbox 360, and then didn't complete it that time. And then recently got it on the PS4. Well, on PS5 I got the PS5 upgrade for it, and very much enjoyed. What have I done? Where have I got to? I don't even know. I have a very bad habit of getting to certain points in games and then losing focus. So quite a lot of games, even if I really enjoyed them, I don't actually complete. But I do really enjoy this game, and the lore and everything. So we'll move on to the Elder Scrolls Online, which I've played more of since getting them on the PlayStation. I think I've played like maybe 30-40 hours of Skyrim, and then I've done 70 hours of the Elder Scrolls Online. Obviously I haven't completed this one either, like nowhere near for this one. But I've enjoyed where I've got to so far. I'm so really enjoying the Aldemiri Dominion storyline, and doing stuff for she's queen, isn't she? I can't remember her name, but the very pretty elf. But yeah, I do need to complete Skyrim, definitely. This one I don't see myself ever completing, because I also want to play why am I blanking so much? Oblivion, which obviously recently came out with was it like a remaster? Because it's not a remake, even though it could really be a remake because it looks so damn good. I really want to play that because I was told to play it like a long time ago, but I thought it was a bit too old for me, like graphics wise and everything, so I just never got around to it. And then obviously it's come out with the remaster and looks amazing, so I'm going to get around to that after I play Skyrim. But yeah, so even though I've not completed them, I do really enjoy them. But I have completed this next game, which is Assassin's Creed Odyssey. This is my favourite Assassin's Creed game, although technically I wouldn't class it as a Assassin's Creed game. It's pretty much just a Ancient Greece like RPG with very little to do with assassins really. But it's my favourite because I'm an ancient Greek nerd. Anything to do with the gods is gonna get played by me pretty much. I played as Cassandra because who wouldn't? I mean, just love her so much, and Alexios being the bad guy in it. I just find that amusing because he's not very intimidating in my opinion, whereas Cassandra, she'd be scary as the bad guy, but Alexios is not. What else can I say about this? I also played the DLCs for this. I completed the Atlantis and the Underworld DLCs, and then the I don't know what it's called, but the DLC with the old assassin guy and his son. because I'm too much of a simp for the second sister, and obviously she's not in this one. Spoiler alert. So yeah, but I did enjoy this one. You know, I played more hours on this one than the first one, just because this is open world. But yeah, I did enjoy the first one a lot more. But I do hope they'd make another game because I need that in my life. Right, next we'll go for the game that I'm playing at the moment. I don't actually have the physical copy again, but it is The Witcher Wild Hunt, which is The Witcher 3. Which, yeah, I've again not completed because I'm playing it right now, but I'm loving it so much. I played like 20-30 hours like ages ago. Like, I think like season 1 of The Witcher TV show came out. I watched that, then I got the game, and then I played like 20-30 hours whilst I was in that hyperfixation, and then stopped playing, and then yeah, and then the legit 2 days ago I re-downloaded it, and I was like, it's my new my May resolution is to actually complete all the games that like I love that I haven't completed. So yeah, that's the one that I decided to start with. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop yapping and show you my Geralt of Rivia Funko Pop, which is just so cool. I really want the Funko Pop where he's taken the Witcher potions and he's got like the black lines. I think it's the one of the show Funko Pops instead of the game Funko Pops. But I really want that. But I don't really have the room. There's like something in Geralt's head that's making a weird noise. That's weird. But yeah, so there's Geralt. I'll put him up there. And then good old Cirilla. Looks great. I'm actually really quite excited for the new Witcher game, where she's the main character. I know that a lot of people will up in arms over it or whatever, because how is she going to be a Witcher and all that, but I'm interested in where it goes. But yeah, Ciri and Geralt is one of my favourite like father-daughter relationships in like games, movies, whatever. Like right next to Joel and Ellie, probably, because they're just so wholesome and like I love it. Good old found family. And seeing as we're on found family, we should include Yennefer of Veilguard. She doesn't like to stand straight, it really bugs me. That's why she's got some blue tack on that little stand. Right, Yennefer is my favourite character in the show, and probably in the game. Well, Geralt's my favourite in the game, obviously, because he's the main character and I'm playing as him. But every time Yennefer's on screen, I'm like, yes, thank you. And in the show, Deseo de Vries is another of my favourite characters, which she's not come into the game yet. I don't know whether she does or whether she's a totally made up character in the show. I'm not sure. You'll have to let me know, but yeah, I really enjoy her in the show. And then of course Triss in the show and in the game. I really like her. really want to get Geralt's sword, but money. But the next sword I get will probably be his, or a Game of Thrones sword. I can't decide, but probably Geralt. Okay, another game that I don't have anything physical for, and I don't have the game on disc, and I also don't have any fandom related stuff for it other than a small little poster, which is up above my monitor, is Mass Effect Legendary Edition. It's actually probably my favourite, like, #1 game, like, story-wise anyway. It's just so good. I love it so much. I played Female Shepherd. Yeah, any time I have a choice between playing male or female, I'm pretty much always going to choose female. And yeah, I just love the character so much. I'd probably say, story-wise, the first game is my favourite. But even in the Legendary Edition, the mechanics are very outdated on that first game. But yeah, I really enjoy it. Gameplay-wise, probably Mass Effect 3 is my favourite. And story, kind of, like, it's actually, I think I might be the only person who has Mass Effect 2 as being, like, the least favourite. Like, it's still really good, like, still a top, 5 game for me, but out of the 3, it's my least favourite. Next game I don't do physically is Fallout 4, and I haven't completed it, but I do really enjoy it. I've watched the TV show, and I've played quite a bit of Fallout 76 as well. only reason to drag him along with me like every quest. And then I also really enjoyed Cole. He's probably one of my favourite characters actually. But yeah, last game, which I technically shouldn't even show because it's not actually one of my favourite games, but seeing as we just had Inquisition out, we'll bring this one out, which is the Veilguard, which I've enjoyed it, but I've not enjoyed it as much as Inquisition. I thought I was going to, so I pre-ordered it and everything, but then I didn't get it until Christmas, and then I was in the mood to play it until like February. So then I started playing it, and then I think it was February's PlayStation monthly games or March's turned out to be this game, and I was like, are you joking me? Like, I pre-ordered this, got my parents to pay full money for this, and then by the time I started playing it, I could have just had it for free. But yeah, I romanced Nev, and favourite characters are Nev, obviously, Lucanus, and probably Emmerich, and then the dude with the griffin, I can't remember his name. I really enjoyed all the characters, to be fair. Yeah. But yeah, I didn't enjoy it as much as I didn't enjoy it as much as Inquisition. Like, I don't know. And I've not completed it. But I am very close to the end. I say that about a lot of games. I'm assuming I'm close to the end anyway, from what I know and all the spoilers I've heard. Okay, I'm trying to think of like games that I don't have physically that are like my favourite games. I really enjoyed The Last of Us, obviously. I have a video for this one of that, which is actually blown up, so thank you to everyone who's watched that video. The Tomb Raider games, but not the originals, the I don't know what you'd call it. The like reboots, I suppose, the Survivor edition, I guess. I played the first one and then the second one, Rise of the Tomb Raider, I preferred to the first one. But I did enjoy the first one, and then I've not played Shadow of the Tomb Raider because I just haven't got around to it, and I heard that there's like, it's a lot more focused on the puzzles and stuff and less action, which like, I'm all for puzzles. I tend to have to Google the answers, so yeah, the combat is like where it's at for me. But I will probably get around to playing that one at some point. Another game series that I've really enjoyed was the Dying Light games. I preferred the first one to the second one, but I did also enjoy the second one. Obviously I played it with my mates, which like the first one was great because progression actually like saved if you were in your friend's game. But yeah, and then the second one they like changed it or whatever, so it was really annoying because we were all playing together and then I'd have to go off and then replay all those same missions on my own world to catch up, and it was just a weird choice. I really hope that when they come out with the new one, they don't do what they did in the second, because I'm not about that. Like, I'll replay a game, but I don't want to, play a couple missions and have to replay them 5 minutes later, so. But yeah, I probably should have said when I was talking about Assassin's Creed Odyssey, my favourite actual Assassin's Creed game would be Brotherhood or Revelations. I've completed both of them. I'd probably say Revelations is my favourite, just because I've actually played that to completion twice. So it seems like that would be Witcher, so I need to get back to Valhalla at some point. And then I will probably eventually play Assassin's Creed Shadows, but when the game's like 20 quid on eBay, because I ain't paying full price for any game. I've learned from my mistake with the Veilguard. Unless it's a multiplayer game, you know, that I'm playing with all my mates, but if it's a single player game, I wait until that is like